Oh, the deer got away. No, it didn't. I hear you. Oh, and you're on top of me. Straight away, of course you are. Oh, go away, Wissant. I'm not chasing you. Oh, crap. Ah, shit. I knew I should have just avoided the Wissant. Bollocks. I ran out of spears. That was the problem. Right. That means we've got to go back to the last load. The time here now is 0112. There was an autosave at 0101. So I think we'll accept that one. That was the end of autumn. Or the start of autumn, one of the two. Yeah, we'll load that one. And hope that it hasn't buggered up any of the quests. Because sometimes when you reload after a death, it screws up all the quests. Because the database doesn't reset properly. So we woke up, it's autumn. Let's just check. Have we got a load of pottage in there? We have. So we were going to take one pottage with us. I think the lesson is going to be we're going to have to make a couple more spears before we go. We're going to have to make another rabbit trap before we go. Come on. Should be enough to do the rabbit trap. Rabbit bits in here. Only got 2 meat off the rabbit this time. We got 4 before. Only 1 leather. We've got 2 before as well. Put those 4 sticks in there. Want to make another 2 spears minimum. Ideally 3. Well, there's a birch tree. We'll use the birch tree. Somehow making 2 spears unlocked the tavern for us. Oh, Coratha. That was bad, even by your standards, mate. Got ya. You weren't expecting that, were you? And that was our third piggy for the objective. Now we just need to get another 2 foxes during the winter and build the hunting lodge. I actually thought that was a deer until I saw him. It sounded more like a deer than a piggy. I do love this upland area. It just seems to get so much really good sunlight. But there's no water up here, and there's no wells in the game. It's one of the things they need to give us, is the ability to dig a well. Still, it is early access and these things might happen. I mean, I'd love to build my town up here. Look at this area here. This make a fantastic upland town area. Shrooms. Shrooms everywhere. More there. Hey, Wabbit. You stand still long enough, I'll shoot you. Well, I won't shoot you, I'll throw a spear at you. If I'd had my bow, I would have shot you. But I haven't got a bow yet. These are the red pine mushrooms, aren't they? Well, they're edible and sellable. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get some sticks. New level in survival. Excellent. Give me this stick. Stop being awkward. Just give me the stick. Yeah, we can. Another way to make some extra money when we get there. And mushrooms are your main income this season. Oh, look at them. They're everywhere. What a marvellous sight. I wish it truly was this rich in mushrooms when you go out for a walk. Because I love mushrooms. Extra spears this time, and they're at 100% condition, so we should be good to go through here. I mean, strictly speaking, we shouldn't leave the path. I see you. You come to wait for me this time, have you? Yeah, take that. I've got a stag down there going absolutely mental. Why? This is wolf country. Yeah, you were a bit slow on your cue there. I see you. Whoa, what the hell is that dog doing? I want to skin this one, but I can't until I clear those other dogs. I think there's actually two down there to my left. And another one's just ran down there. Oh god, there's another Wissant there. That I was not expecting. Give him a bit of a wide berth. The only reason I took the first one down was because he was blocking the path. What's going on? Oh, Lord Gassy! Must be a spork raid. And if it's a raid, then it means... And there she is, there's the sporkerific herself, the loveliest lady on the internet. How are you, darling? What's that? Ooh, dead rabbit. We is wolf hunting with pointy sticks. Oh, there you are. Right there. You're a little bit off the path. That's a wet rabbit. I hear you. You're being a pain. I could bypass you, but I'd rather you were dead. Just like that. Now there's another 2 down there somewhere. Oh, there's another one there. I'm gonna have to grab my spear and come back for you. I need to get your pal here. A new level in hunting. Excellent. Pointy sticks for the win. This game is absolutely fantastic, Sporky. You know how much I raved about Kingdom Come Deliverance. Here he comes. Oh shit, I missed. Straight between the eyes with the second shot. Now, there's one more down there. Get the spear. Every spear counts. You know how much I raved about Kingdom Come Deliverance. This game is in many ways better than Kingdom Come Deliverance. I mean, it's still very, very, very early access. It's a long way off finished. And it's absolutely amazing the job that they've done with it. These are the red pine mushrooms, so we'll take them for selling. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. I mean, I got it Monday or Tuesday, and literally every waking moment since then, unless I've been in the bathroom, has been playing this game. I mean, it's just... it's absolutely awesome. I mean, once you get into the crafting and the village management, the layers is just layer after layer after layer after layer. The depth is absolutely phenomenal. And it's not in an onerous way, because you only need to go as many layers deep as you want to go. Lift your head up, darling. Come on, lift your head up. Oh, you turned your head just at the wrong moment there. Where's my spear gone? There it is. Right, this is one of my favourite little bridges in the game, this one. Because when I get to this bridge, I know that I'm safe from the wolves, and that the village that we're heading for is just up there. You can just see it through the trees. So one of the things that I'm going to do here, you look like a good candidate. And see, when you cut a tree down, feathers fall out of it. It's because there's been birds in that tree. And pick those up. Pick that stick up. And we'll put ourselves a bathtub down next to the stream. How many sticks are we carrying? Enough to put a campfire down. So we'll put a small campfire down here for now. And we will get a drink. And we'll have a wash. Some would say the right moments. Right, let's get the fire lit. We've got some meat that we need to cook. And wow, 23. Jesus, that's more than I was expecting. I want to keep some of that for down home, so I'm going to cook about 8. Cook about 8 right now to eat before we head home. And I'll probably take another Wisent down on the way out, especially if the wolf pack is still dead, hasn't respawned. Okay, close that. Let's have a look. How we doing? Right, the pottage, it weighs 1/2. The cooked meat weighs 1.5. Let's eat the roasted meat. Get ourselves back up to full. We're at 33 of 35 kilos. We've got a load of fur that we can sell. We've got a load of mushrooms that we can sell. Oh, we've got to drop that log. That log lives here. Like that. Right. Let's head up and get our scythe. Oh, more mushrooms to sell. Going to lurk and grab some food, you'll be around. Okay, yeah. Well, I hope I can provide you with some entertaining gameplay. Especially when the wolves are on my ass. And they frequently are. The fact I go looking for them doesn't help. That's edible. No, not the stick. The mushroom, you idiot. Right, where is he? Is he in his... Jan, where are you? Don't tell me you've gone home already. Oh, there you are. Right, Jan, talk to me. Oi, Grumpy. No, oh, you're not a hunter. Okay, show me your wares. Right. You buy those 3 stone knives. And you buy all those mushrooms. And all those mushrooms. And all that fur. And all of those sticks, just because they're sticks. Stick around, you'll learn something. And I'm going to buy one of your scythes. And I've got 647 left. Is that enough to get a pickaxe? It is. It's going to leave me very low on cash, but it means I don't have to come back up here again for a while. Anything else I want out of there? No. Anything else I can sell just to clear some space? We've got a couple of 33% wooden spears. We'll sell those. Get a couple of coins for them. We'll make some new spears before we go back down through wolf territory. I'll do. Right. Yeah. Ta-ra. Bugger off. Off you go. Finished with you now. Stick humour. Can't think of anything. I'm stuck. Who are you? Helmut? No, not interested. Roberta. Are you hireable? No. Somebody up there's got a quest. Dida, what's your quest? And have we got time to do it? I don't think we have. We'll leave it. Because it's end of season. Right, who's the girls up here? God, I can't even pronounce your name. Age 27, 50% approval. Yeah, she believes in hard work. That's a good sign. Can we do a little flirt with her? Ooh, affection -2. Sure you did, and I'm the queen. Alright. Ta-ra. You're going to be like that. Ludgarda. Okay. She's only 21. Right. You got a minute. Approval +5. Okay. How have you been? Approval +10. That's a good start. And she likes my story about the bear. Okay, excellent. So Ludgarda is a candidate. Kunagunda. She's not... Ooh, she's good at extraction. Not much else though. She's pretty rubbish on her stats, which is what I forgot to check about her. Yeah, she's actually better across the board on her stats, especially farming. Right, time to get back. We've got to get some, make some more. What the hell? You all right there, son? You know, you doing some of this yoga harishi stuff, are you? You realise you're actually levitating, don't you? Well, tell your mum not to give you so many beans, okay? Right, we want some more spears before we go back down through here. In fact, I could just wait it out. I could wait it out at our little campsite and get teleported back at midnight. One of the little niggles I've got with the game at the moment is that the music cuts in and out randomly. It'd be much better if there was a continuous soundtrack, even if it was a rotating playlist. Because I do like this medieval music. I loved it in Kingdom Come Deliverance. And it's the same musicians, the same composer as well. I forgot what she called, the Queen of something is the composer, and she does all of these medieval music interludes. What's a stone? I'm looking for mushrooms. You know what? Let's pick up some of these rocks. Let's just make some more knives and stuff. While we're waiting for midnight.
Very good idea. I haven't used my pole thingy in a long time. That sounded pretty naughty.
Oh my god, it's the dregs! Mr. Dregs, how the devil are you? Long time no see. Rumours of your premature death were unfounded. My health's been up and down like a yo-yo, mate. I'm on a good phase at the moment, despite getting over one cold and then having another new cold moving in before I've got rid of the previous one. So it's just the story of my year. Typical stuff like that. Right, there's another rock. We want more sticks. We need more sticks. We need lots more sticks. Get the torch out. That's one way to find them. But this game is one that you would love, Dregs. You would absolutely adore this game if you got into it. It's not as... In some ways, it's not as hardcore as The Long Dark, but in other ways, it is more so. Yeah, it's about that. I think it's on sale at the moment. Something like about 20% off. To celebrate the success that it's had on the early access. But it's absolutely worth it. Absolutely. Right, how many bits and pieces have we got? We've got 14 sticks, which is not enough. We've got 18 rocks. We need at least one more stick so that we can make 3 knives and reduce our load. Oh, there we go. Sticks. Sticks for days. Ask for 1 stick and we end up with half a dozen. The trees giveth and the trees taketh away. Right, so let's get those knives crafted. The landscapes and the lighting in this game are absolutely fabulous. I mean, it's... I raved about Kingdom Come Deliverance and the landscapes and vistas and everything in that, and I thought Green Hell was superb. But this game just blows them all away. Absolutely blows them away. I mean... Just look at the moonlight coming down through the trees there. That you know, you don't get that in any other game. I mean, even Ghost Recon Wildlands, which was superb for its time when it was released, what, 4 years ago? It was absolutely awesome. It's not a patch on what you get in this game. It is truly tremendous. I'm loving it, absolutely loving it. Right, we're gonna have a quick sleep and then we're gonna wake up at home because it's the end of autumn and it's the first day of winter tomorrow, so we'll get transported home. We just need to get round the log to get the sleep prompt on the fire. There we go, let's go to sleep. And there we are, we wake up at home because it's the first day of winter, and when we look out, look at that, Christmas card or what? I mean, look at the little snow tips on top of the bulrushes, you know, on top of the cattails. You know, the detail is amazing in this game. And our neighbourhood tree is popping in for a visit to warm its fingertips. Right, fur boots. Let's have them out. Fur hood. let's have them out. Let's offload all the stuff that we brought back with us. Right, so all the meat goes into there. That pottage, we won't need to eat that pottage. The mushrooms go in the food store outside. The feathers go in here. The leather goes in here. The rocks and sticks can go across in the barn with the other bits and pieces. Let's have them on. And the fur hood on to keep us going through the winter. Oh, no, wrong. We're still in inventory transfer, aren't we? Right, go into there, and then we can put those on. Yeah, that's it. Right, so that'll keep us warm. Right, let's go and get rid of those mushrooms. I mean, look at this. How's that, you know? And if I take the hood off, how about that? I get that signpost dead, as close to dead center as I can get it in screen. You know, look at the lighting on the ground and the shadows, and compare it to the movement of the trees above them. That's got to be a screenshot. Yeah, absolutely amazing. And I mean, how many times have you walked out in winter and you've seen that scene? You know, where there's the first dusting of snow, and you can still see things lying on the ground that don't have snow on them. Some things do, some things don't. So like, none of the sticks have got snow on them, but the rocks have got snow on them because they're colder than the sticks. So the snow sticks to them. Yes. The artwork in this game is just phenomenal. Oh, gotta bring the hood back on. Set the trap active. Let's put those mushrooms away, and then we'll dive back in the house and put those bits and pieces away. Right. And we drop all of these here. That meat and leather's got to go in the house. Oh, how's our crop doing? Yeah, that's a spring harvest, that one, isn't it? Yeah. Now those cabbage tops have rotted away. There was something we could plant in the winter. Was it the onions or the carrots? I can't remember. Get that into those first couple of rows. Just put that meat and stuff away. Right, so we need a simple bag for doing the soap. We're probably going to need both of them, actually. That first one's going to break pretty soon. The hoe should be okay. What was the winter sowing? Was it the carrots? Plant in winter, collect in summer. It could well be the carrots. Onions. Plant in spring, collect in summer. Needs a bag for sowing in the field. Okay. Don't believe the cabbage can be sown in winter, can it? No. Plant in spring or summer. Beetroot. Plant in spring, collect in autumn. Oh, so we need manure. There we go. Need 5 of those. So, as I was saying earlier in the stream, this little field here really is just for multiplying our seed stock. I mean, the food we get from it is great, but its purpose is not as a food producing field. Its purpose is to multiply our seed stock, so it's not very big and we never have much in it at a given time. Field is mountainous, I think is the politest word we can use for it. But it's not a problem. Carrot, right. Ah, that's that done. That's the main task of winter done. Out of the way. Get our carrots planted, ready for harvesting in the summer. And that'll give us a lot more carrot seed. Simple bags. F. Wooden hoe. F. Nothing else to go in there. No, we need to... Oh, we should have got more plantains before winter set in. Because we won't get any now till spring, and we don't have a lot. We need a lot, and we should have sold some of those St. John's wort because we don't use very many of them at all. Okay, pickaxe and scythe can go in the chest. And the chest is almost full. It's 47.5 kilos of 50. Stone knives. We should have sold them. Oh no, that's the new set that we made, isn't it? I think if we put them in the barn chest for now, anything that we're going to sell, start moving to the barn chest. Well, all these seeds and stuff have got to go in there, haven't they? Yeah, let's move all the seeds and stuff out there. Manure, move that out there. Onion seed, move that out there. Take those sticks out with us. Take that straw out with us. Fur and the leather. I guess for now it could go in the barn. Although it's got to go in the resource shed, and we're going to be building the resource shed soon. So, yeah, we'll just move out what we've got. That straw does belong in here, so we'll move that into the chest. Right, let's have a look. Move those stone knives in there for now. We'll 14 of those in there, yeah. Beetroot seed, all of it. Cabbage seed, all of it. Manure, all of it. Onion seed, all of it. With the straw in there. Sticks will drop round the corner. There we go. Hey, stay in the barn. What are you doing in the middle of the floor? Move you across here, please. Keep you all at the side of the barn. Right. Farming wise, there's not a lot we can do until the spring. I don't want to mark out or cut the big field that we've been clearing those trees for, because if we do, there's a risk we're going to get taxed for it and it won't be producing. So I'd rather wait until we've paid the taxes, or been assessed for the taxes if you like, and then do it. What we can do is we can collect a load of these sticks, clear the field, rather than waste them. Might as well collect them, stock up and store them. Winter's a great time for doing this. Much easier to see them in the winter. Much easier to see the stones in the winter as well. I mean, look at all the sticks through there. That's outside of the area that we're going to make a field of, so this is more about clearing the field area. Come on, pick them up. Might as well grab those couple of stones there. That's not a stone, that's a piece of bark. You need to get this game now as well, eh? Well, I mean, in many ways, the basics of the game are very, very simple. But there's a lot of underlying depth to it, which makes it really easy to screw up if you're not concentrating and planning ahead. And like I said at the start of the stream, for people like me, this game just comes naturally. It's as long as you've got an admin focused head and you can organize stuff, then this game is just a dream to play. But if you're a bit of a scatterbrain, and I actually named Athenon on this because Athenon's style is far less organized and planned out and scheduled and, you know, tram-lined, because he's much more of a wildcat, you know, in terms of how he plays and does things. He jumps around from this, you know, from one thing to another. He may find this game a little bit difficult for him, or if not difficult, a bit frustrating for him. I mean, he'll do very, very well in things like fighting the animals. And the general survival aspect of running around the wilderness and keeping yourself fed and clothed and that, you'll do superbly with. But when it comes to building a dynasty and organizing your farm and organizing your supplies and all the rest of it, and keeping your people allocated to the correct work to keep A bringing in the materials to keep B working, who then produces materials to keep C working. His accountant's mind should handle it fantastically, but I just suspect, because of how he plays other games, that he's really going to struggle with it. Right, we're getting overloaded now. Let's go and offload and come back. Is it single or multiplayer? It's single player, 100% single player. A number of times the devs have been asked, in volume, shall we say. By that I mean a lot of people contributing to an individual forum thread saying, please, can we have co-op play? And there's been multiple threads with lots of people in them asking for that. Now, the devs have said that they currently have no plans for multiplayer or MMO or co-op, but that may change. You know, no current plans means no current plans. Next year might be different. Right, hang on. Something just dropped and didn't go where I was expecting it. Is it on my head? Oh, it's under my feet. Let's try that again. That's better. Why are we still so encumbered? What's going on? We've got no sticks, we've got no stones. We're at 14.97 of 35 kilos. Oh, no, what was that? 230? Oh, 213 coins. Are we crouching? No. Oh, it's caps lock. Ah, right. That's a thing that has caught me out several times. So if you watch the speed that I'm going to walk across here, and then the only thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to tap caps lock. So this is normal walking speed. And of course that tree stump had to get in the way. So this is with caps lock. And this is without caps lock. And Kingdom Come Deliverance had that feature too. If you were walking around following somebody, you could use, I believe it was caps lock as well, but I might be wrong there. There was a key press that you could use that would slow you down to the same speed as the NPC. Because as a player, you always walked faster than everybody else. Now, you might say, Gaz, why are you picking up all the sticks and stones that you can find? It's because I'm going to have a marathon crafting session, making things like stone knives and so on for selling on the first day of spring when it's tax season. And for every 2 stones, you need 5 sticks to make a stone skinning knife. Or for every 2 stones, you need 10 sticks to make an axe. So you need to pick up lots and lots and lots and lots of them. And although my taxes are going to be small this first year, because I've deliberately kept the farm small, kept the village small, I haven't brought any villagers in yet. That's to give me a head start in the next tax year, when I will have loads and loads suddenly built up. New buildings, new houses, new villagers, new crops, new fields, possibly new animals, houses and pens, new flocks and herds. So I want to try and build up my cash as much as possible, and I've spent a fortune buying that pickaxe and that scythe, which really neither of them last very long at all, but you have to buy your first ones to get you started so that you can make enough experience in order to build the workplaces that you need in order to make your own ones. Now, in my test playthrough earlier this week, I made a massive mistake round about now, at the start of winter, when I surged ahead doing things way ahead of time, because there are quests coming up that tell you to go do those things. And by the time the quests come up, I'd already been and done them. So the reward wasn't, the emotional reward wasn't there for completing the quest and advancing your capabilities, because I'd already unlocked so much stuff by just leaping ahead and doing stuff on my own without waiting for the quest lines. So in this playthrough, I'm deliberately hanging back, waiting for the quest lines to crop up and tell me to go do this, that or the other, because then I get the multiple benefit. I get the quest reward, I get the actual reward of doing it for a first time, which is, in most things, there seems to be a bonus XP when you do something for the first time. But also, collecting all these sticks is getting me survival XP and pushing me ahead in the survival research tree. And I've got no worry about that one. Right, drop this all here. I'm not crafting any of this stuff today. I'm just collecting it today. Stay. And winter's mist is rolling in. Now we're going to need to eat and drink. We're getting to that stage. We'll go and get a drink. We'll eat a little bit later. We'll let our hunger really... I mean, look at all these sticks. God, it's going to take me forever to collect them. See the snow on the cattails. Now, can we... wonder if we can harvest them with a scythe. I wonder. And if we put that in slot 8. Door, get out of the way. Your job is to obey me. Right, I wonder, number 8. No. Oh, that would have been just too neat. That really would. That would have been too neat to be able to harvest the cattails with the scythe. But we can't even harvest them by hand. Now we're going to need straw, and lots of straw, and we're not getting it off our crops yet, so I'm going to have to go along the riverbank a bit and collect a load of straw. And if we've got enough daylight after I've done that, then I think we'll gather some clay, because eventually we'll need clay for doing daub, for wattle and daub walling. But we'll also need clay for manufacturing a few other bits and pieces, and we might as well gather it. Now I think we're going to have to get to the other side of that bridge in order to get to the thatch beds where the rushes are. What's that? Oh, it's just grass. Now, again, the question remains, can we use the scythe on this stuff, or is it absolutely must be done by hand? No, absolutely must be done by hand. Okay, that's fair enough. It's actually, I think, if I remember rightly, the reed farmers down on the Norfolk Broads, they used sickles rather than scythes when they were harvesting. They would grab a stand of reeds, tie them together like a wheat. What's the word for it when you get a bundle of wheat and you tie it together? It's got a special name. Can't remember it. But they would tie it together like that, and then they would use a sickle to cut them from the roots and leave the roots in the marsh bed to grow again for the following year. But this is a perfect winter activity. There's so little that we can do in the winter in terms of normal farm production, hunting and so on. Although hunting's not bad in the winter because you can see the animals much further away. Come on. Yeah, you see, we're getting the reeds, we're not getting the bulrushes, or the cattails, as they're known in North America. These are what we call bulrushes here in the UK. Is there a differentiation between bulrushes and cattails in North America, Dregs? I'm not sure. Are they regarded as two different things, or is it just one name for the same thing? Or two names for the same thing, I should say. Right, how much did we get so far? 146, that'll do. That's enough to do a couple of houses.